everyone, Sabrina here from Scrappy Tales Crafts, and today I'm going to show you two cards that I created with the Celebration Borders die set by Trinity Stamps. This is a part of their June release, and this video is a part of a video hop, which I will talk about a little bit later on. But these dies can be used to die cut a bunch of borders that can be combined to create a fun cake on your cards. And obviously this is a part of their slimline series, so they're perfect for slimline cards, but I'm going to show you an A2 and a slimline card using this die set just to show you that you can stretch these dies. And actually, if you cut each border in half, you can use both halves on one A2 card. So you really don't have to do a lot of die cutting. You can easily mass produce this type of design that I'm working on now, and you don't have to do a chocolate cake. You can do vanilla, strawberry, confetti, whatever you want. And I just love how customizable it is. And you can also use these borders separately to embellish a card. You don't have to create a cake with them. So I definitely really enjoy using this die, and I can't wait to use them on future cards. But here you can see I added all the borders onto this medium brown card panel, which I cut to 4 by 5 1/4. My card panel is supposed to be like the sponge in my cake, and these craft panels that I'm gluing down now are the frosting inside the cake. And then the ganache I added to the top and bottom, that could also be frosting. And then I just added that scalloped cream panel or border just to, I guess, make the cake fancy. I also die cut the Happy Birthday to You word dies, which are also included in the Celebration Borders die set. And for this birthday that I'm gluing now, I actually combined the letters and the outline shadow die together to create that fun border, and I did add those negative pieces back in. And then I decided to just use the letters for the happy and the to you. I like the difference in fonts. You can see I also added another craft border to the top and bottom of the cake. So now I'm going to glue the to you sentiment. And then I think this card looks great, but I decided to add some sprinkles into my cake. So I die cut one of the borders that cuts out a whole bunch of different sprinkles from black cardstock, and I kept all those little pieces in my Trinity Tidy Tray, which is also a new product that is now available. It's really handy. It was created by Amanda Wilcox. She is a part of the Trinity design team, and she designs these unique tidy trays that can hold your tiny die cuts, which is super helpful, and especially for what I'm doing here. But I'm using my Cortana tool to glue down the sprinkles onto my card panel. And then I'm just going to attach this panel onto an A2 card base, and that will complete my first card. So now I'm going to create a slimline with the Celebration Borders die set. So what I did was I cut several strips of colorful cardstock. I believe these are 1.5 inches tall. And I'm just gluing them down in rainbow order. This is a rainbow, but I chose more pastel colors because the sprinkles that I wanted to use on this card were more pastel. So once I adhered all those strips, I'll flip the card base around and trim them off. Now, I did not trim a straight line, so you're going to see that I'm going to take a Trinity Stamps stitch rectangle die and die cut the front panel of this card base. So I will have to create a new card base, but that wasn't a huge deal. So here I'm going to pull out that die. I decided to use the larger one, and I'll just run that through my Gemini. And then I can start to decorate this panel. So I die cut a bunch of the Celebration borders from white cardstock, and here I'm just going to lay them all out. You're going to see that that frosting pretty much covers the entire purple portion of the rainbow, but that was okay. So I love that these smaller borders that I'm gluing down now, the squiggle and that curved line, they kind of look like the frosting that's in between a cake slice. So I think that was really unique. I think that squiggly one could be great for waves, for an ocean scene. I can just see a lot of uses with this die set. So I do end up adding another frosting piece to the bottom. I'm trying to figure out if I want to use a different border, but I do like how that dripping frosting kind of looks. And I am trimming these borders down, but you can use them in the horizontal orientation on a slimline, and that will go across the entire card with no extra that you have to trim off. But I really wanted to create a vertical card so that I can create a big slice of cake here with plenty of rainbow colors. So here you can see I die cut the Happy Birthday to You die from white cardstock, and then for the shadow die I cut those all from vellum. So I'm just layering those up with my art glitter glue. And while I glue everything together, I'm going to talk about the hop. So this is a 3-day long hop that's celebrating Trinity's 2nd birthday, and we're going to be using products from the new release. So if you want to enter into the chance to win a $25 gift card, all you have to do is leave a comment on every video on the hop. So from today, yesterday, and tomorrow's hop, and then yeah, you just enter yourself into the chance to win. And along the way, you're going to find some awesome inspiration. All of the cards are slimline cards and they're birthday themed. So back to the card, I thought that the card was kind of plain and I wanted to add some sprinkles to my frosting. So I added some clear jewelry glue. You can use glossy accents or art glitter glue. Both of those dry clear, but that's just what I had on hand, so I used it, and I sprinkled on a whole bunch of Trinity Stamp cupcake sprinkles, and I would have added them to the bottom frosting too, but I ran out, so I just added it to the top. And then to embellish this card, I added one more border die along the blue portion of the cake, just because I felt like it was a little bare, and now I'm gluing down some more Trinity Stamps sprinkles. I'm making sure to match the color of the sprinkles with the color that's on the card panel. And then I'm going to add some ATG tape to my card base and adhere my cake onto that. I did this because that glue was still drying. And that will complete my slimline card. I'm going to pull in that chocolate cake that I created earlier. I hope I was able to give you guys some inspiration using the Celebration Borders die set. This is a really fun release, and I hope you guys will find some awesome inspiration along the hop. I really appreciate the time that you took to watch this video, and if you haven't yet already, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!